honestly like a blizzard outside my window. Like I can barely see in front of it. It is crazy. Not just today, if I'm honest. I've got the thickest jumper on ever because it is freezing outside. School's off. Can't go into school because of the snow. I'm happy. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing one of the I try to follow blank makeup tutorial, and I have seen these, actually no, I didn't see these anywhere. I saw in someone's comments of a video, someone went, can you please try follow someone else's tutorial? And literally the next day it blew up, like everyone had suddenly seen that comment. Somebody called Thomas, somebody started this, I think, I'm not too sure, but I didn't really hear about it because I feel like a lot more American YouTubers did it, and then UK YouTubers started doing it, and it's got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I have decided to follow Floral Princess's tutorial, or Anastasia, I can't say her name, Anastasia's tutorial, because I have recently subscribed to a lot of new channels and she is one of them, and I'm absolutely obsessed with her at the moment. I think she's just like amazing. So the tutorial of hers I'm gonna follow is her everyday glam one. I know by the thumbnail, I haven't watched her or anything, so I don't know if I'll have all the products. I know by the thumbnail that she uses glitter, and I have almost, well, it's not identical glitter, it's a bit more of a coppery glitter that I'm going to order. I'm going to order in a makeup order, but I haven't ordered that makeup order yet, and I really wanted to film this, so I'm just going to try use something that looks the same, that isn't glitter. Everyday Glam. 1 month ago.
No makeup on right now, come out in a few breakouts, we're sorry. So the first thing we're going to be going in with is the Too Faced Hangover Primer.
I don't have that because I don't really wear primer because I'm too lazy. I wish I could have a nice background, but the nicest part of my room is my desk and where I store my makeup, because that's where it looks nicest. I put the most effort in, but then if I filmed that way I'd be right in like behind a big window that's here and it wouldn't look nice. So this is the only place I can really do it, and maybe put some plants here or something, make it look a bit nicer, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't have that primer. I know one of her favourite primers used to be the Smashbox primer in the green, and a dupe for that is the Barry M Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. So I'm going to use this because I don't use primer and this is one of the only ones I have.
We are going to go in with a product that I've never tried before, but I'm really excited, and this is the Collection Lasting Perfection Green Concealer.
So she is using the Collection Lasting Perfection Green Concealer, and I have this, so I'm just going to put it in the areas she's putting it. She's using a beauty blender. I'll use one too, but I need to go wet it. So she's put this on her forehead, which I've done here, around her nose and then on her chin. And I'm also going to put a bit, like, around here a bit. And then blend that with my beauty blender. This colour corrector is actually really good because you can notice the difference straight away. Again, I'm just too lazy to use colour corrector. Wow.
I'm going to go in with a foundation that is fairly new, that I haven't really used that much yet, but I've seen many reviews about it on YouTube, and this is the Fenty Beauty Foundation.
Oh, I don't know that.
Now obviously this was completely...
I really want the Fenty Beauty Foundation, but it's £33, and to be honest, I've seen comparisons of this foundation and the Fenty Beauty Foundation, and I've heard people say that they've got the same finish, and they're almost like a dupe of each other, so I'm just going to use my normal foundation. That is the Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour Foundation, and this is the shade 02 Light Beige. I need the shade up though, because the one thing about this foundation is it does oxidize quite badly, so I'm going to go a shade up so it doesn't oxidize as much. She's also exactly the same as me, that she finds concealer. Oh, my neighbour's looking at me. Yeah, she's exactly the same as me, as in she finds concealer does more for her than foundation does, which I've told you guys. The Fenty foundation has a sort of semi-matte finish, and this one has the same.
Favourite. So now I'm going to go in with a concealer that I haven't used in a while again, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Now, everybody says...
Don't have that. I'm not a fan of really thick concealers, so I don't think I'd ever buy that if I'm honest. Just going to use my normal one, Makeup Rev. Wait, where's she putting it?
Again,
She also prepped her eyes with the concealer, which
now we're going to go in with one of my absolute holy grail products, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. So I just take this on a matte.
I have never repurchased a Rimmel Stay Matte Powder because I'm trying to use up other ones which were just sitting there. So I'm going to use the Maybelline one in 105 Natural Ivory. A pressed powder is a pressed powder. They do the same thing. It mattifies your face.
All just very matte right now.
Yeah.
So I am going to use the Makeup Geek bronzer in the shade Tawny, and this is the medium skin bronzer. Makeup Geek
Don't have that.
In the shade.
That's quite a reddy tone bronzer. I feel like this collection one looks really similar to it, so I'm going to use this. This bronzer is almost identical to the one she's using.
I feel like when I put it down here, I'm just creating myself an even bigger foundation line.
Same.
But blush, I'm going to go in with the MAC blush in Desert Rose. I really like this blush. Saffron told me to buy this. She said it's a really pretty colour, and I really like it. It's perfectly matte. Like, there's absolutely no shimmer undertone. MAC blush in Desert Rose.
Don't have that.
I really like this blush.
I feel like the colour she's using is these two mixed together. So these are the Emery blushers in Bonbon and Candy Floss. So I'm going to mix these two together. And the brush she's using is the Real Techniques blush brush again. So I'm going to also use this. These used to be my holy grail blushes. Like, I used to love a bit of MUA. I'm not sure about them anymore. They can make you look a bit like a clown. I went and like so much just came off. Together are super pretty. They have sort of clung a bit here. I remember that's another thing. Once they got put there, they were quite difficult to blend out. I'm kind of getting more into blush. I used to just wear a super subtle blush and you could not tell it was on. Like, one of my friends didn't even think I wore blush. Like, you could not tell it was there, but I could see a difference. I knew I had it on, and that made me feel right. And I always thought I looked a slightly more healthy once I added it, but I'm getting into a bit more bold blush. I know it's still not bold, but you can see it a bit more than you can normally.
For the eye look, I'm going to be using the Coloured Rain Queen of Hearts palette. And I did a first impressions of my foundation and concealer. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the shade Princess, and this is just going to give me kind of like a nice transition shade to build on and work on.
I'm going to try use this collection Eyes Uncovered Matte Nude Rose, and I'm going to try use this shade here because it's quite similar to the one she's using. I'll maybe mix it with a bit of the pink, and I'm going to use my Spectrum brush for that. When does she do her eyebrows? People don't like this palette because they don't think it's got enough pigmentation, but it shows up in me really well. It might just be because I'm so pale, the colours show up in me quite good. And they've got a lot of fallout, like it's going all over the pan.
I just realised I haven't done my eyebrows. So now I've done the transition shade, I am just going to pause the camera and fill in my eyebrows, but I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is such a good product.
So she just went away and filled in her eyebrows. So that's what I'm gonna do. My eyebrows. She stopped halfway through doing her eyeshadow because she forgot to do them. So I think we're going back onto the eyeshadow. I think I applied a bit too much of the transition shade because obviously she has amazing eyelids. Like, she has so much eyebrow eyelid space. I have like I have none, like literally zero. My crease ends here, and it basically touches my eyebrow. So I always sort of bring mine right in, and obviously it looks like it's right up at my brow bone, but it's not. And yeah.
Shade, and now I am going to go in with the shade Ladyship, and this is kind of a very pigmented purple shade, and I'm going to pop this in the outer crease.
Okay, so we're looking for a purple. So to get that shade, I'm first of all going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Flawless 3 Reoccurrent palette, which I do not use much anymore. I'm going to take this bright pink shade as a sort of base for the colour, but then I'm also going to mix it with this shade here. It's called Rank, and this is out of the Life in the Dance Floor VIP palette. And I'll also maybe mix it with some of this if it's not dark enough, but I'm just going to play about until I get the right shade. I'm now going to take a brush and blend it through.
I'm going to take a bit more of a flathead brush and just pop the shade Nobleman, which is this kind of like purpley burgundy glitter, in the outer crease as well.
This plum one, I feel like is quite similar to it. More of a pinky sort of plummy shade. This is the Makeup Obsessions eyeshadow in the shade E163 Plum. I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to use some concealer just to clean up my edges because I've dragged this down a bit too low by accident. I don't really like a sharp edge, so I am going to blend this out once I blend the concealer, because otherwise it looks really weird because as I've said, I don't have a lot of eyelid eyebrow space.
Something that I'm going to do now is something that I've really enjoyed doing recently, and it's just taking a white shade and kind of cutting the crease from the inside.
I'm going to go into a different palette again and use the Soft palette with the shade Penguin, because this is a really pigmented white that does actually show up on your eyes. Oh my god, I've just hit an hour. I'm gonna be so annoyed at myself in editing this, I can already tell. I talk too much. think I've gone a bit dark on the pink, I'm not gonna lie. My cat's snoring. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Now I'm going to go in with eyeliners. I have two here, but I feel like one of these is running out. So I've got the Maybelline Master Precise, which is the one running out. And then I've got the Ico Skinny Liquid Black Liner.
Her Maybelline one is running out. I've got the exact same one. Mine's, funnily enough, is also running out. So I'm going to use my other Maybelline eyeliner. So I'm going to use the Master Ink one instead of the Master Precise one. I'll be silent for a couple of minutes, so see you soon. I started off by using this, but I really struggled to create a wing with this because the brush is so long. This is really good for lining your lash line though, because you can almost get your whole lash line done in one because the brush is so long. So I ended up doing the flicks on both eyes with the Maybelline Master Precise and lining my lash line with this one. And this one didn't go very well because I attempted doing it with this one and then switched this one. This one looks a lot better. I'm going to try and neaten it up with a bit of concealer. It might not work. Let's just focus on this eye because as a whole this eye does look a bit better. No, actually I prefer the eyeshadow on this eye eyeliner. Nothing's going right. Same, I really like it.
So I'm going to go in with these eyelashes here, which I don't know what brand they're from.
Brand are they from? She didn't put them in the description box. I'm going to use my Ardell Demi Wispies because I really like those eyelashes and some dual eyelash glue. Again, can't talk while doing eyelashes. Get back to you later. I like it like loads just like this, like just a matte look. Oh no, there is shimmer in it, isn't there? Yeah, I really like it like this. My eyelashes on. I hope she does mascara next because my eyelashes are so fair you can see them, so I need to like connect the fake ones with my real ones, if you know what I'm saying. She's not putting any you can still see her eyelashes though. I need to put mascara on. I feel like she's got some on her bottom eyelashes. No, I'm sorry, I need to put mascara on. I'll look stupid. I need to balance them out. I'm just using my L'Oreal Miss Baby Roll. Oh my god, I'm at an hour and a half. Are you kidding me?
So for highlighter, I'm going to be using a highlighter that I used to be obsessed with, that I haven't used in a while, and this is the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in Cleopatra's Kiss. It's very dirty.
I thought I had the one she was on about. I've got it in Solstice, which looks like that. So it's from Sleek. It's got the same packaging. I'm going to use it. And I'm going to mix together the yellow and orange shade from the bottom. Remember the one thing I didn't like about this highlight? The lightest shade in it. It's a bit dark for me. You can see a bit of a cast of it. I think I'm going to leave it without glitter because I really like it without it. And I'm not going to try put shimmery eyeshadow over my lid because it won't give the same effect as glitter it did, because that's what I was originally going to do to start. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. I really like it, and seeing as I don't have any glitter, I'm not going to try do something else and ruin my eye look. Actually, my neighbour's still standing at his window. He hasn't moved and I've been filming for an hour and a half.
Now for lips, I'm going to go in with the colour that I haven't used in a while, and I have it in my makeup bag all the time, but this is the MAC Retro Matte Lipstick in Burnt Spike.
I have a brown liquid lipstick and it looks quite similar to hers, so I'm going to use it. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of brown lipsticks. This is maybe a bit darker than hers though. We're going to use it. It's suddenly gone. Oh my goodness. It's actually scary outside. Oh my god. Okay, I was going to say, it's just me as the lighting gone really dark because of the storm. This is a little bit more brown than hers. I'm gonna try add a bit of this to lighten it up. Yeah. These two mixed together make a good colour. This is the Makeup Revolution lipstick in the shade The One. So this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. To be honest, I thought I was going to do worse. When I was starting to blend the eyeshadow, I was like, nah, no way, this doesn't look anything like hers. I don't think I did too bad. I think it looks quite similar. I'm going to keep it with no glitter, but I love this look. Thanks Anastasia, babe. I'm going to be doing this look so much more. If you guys enjoyed this video, I really enjoyed filming it. I might do another one of these, or I might try follow my first ever makeup tutorial or my first ever video on this channel, because that was horrific. I watched it back the other day. Oh my goodness. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to see more content from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.